Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Color Cube, hashtag Color Cuber, as in YouTuber, Color Cuber. Love saying that. Hashtag courtesy of Cindy at Studio Lou. There's two volumes to the Color Cube. There's volume 1, and Cindy threw us a big old curveball, and we are pulling from Color Cube volume 2 this week, where there's 6 colors. And I'm just going to hold this up so you can have a closer look. This is the inspiration image, and there are the 6 colors. And for anybody who wants to have a copy of the hex codes, I'm just going to leave this here for a couple of seconds so that you can go ahead and do a screen grab. So the colors are sand, peach, tangerine, caramel, dark brown, and black. And I have things to say about the color peach because in my world that peach is an orange all day long. So I'm going to assume everybody has got that. And let us do a little bit of cleanup on all 5 because this is not in the colorway, but it is something that was kicking around in my way. Once again, a lot of challenges finding the right colors because I think of color differently than the reality of color, if that is a way of explaining it. I can get rid of some of that. So sand, nope. Sand is very brown. Ooh, nope, not really. Okay, well, this is just a pile of other bits and pieces kicking around, so we can get rid of that. Oh yes, I want to check, was any of this sand? Not really, but it's in the colorway. We used this before for card number something. Did I write it down? I must have written for 030, and that is so in those oranges and peaches. So, would love to use some more of that paper if it was kicking around. No idea where it is, so we won't use it. Might use that. So, okay, so let's get started on some of these colors here. So, black is black. This is black, and I reserve the right to use a marker and also ink stamp for black. So we've got that. Dark brown is this piece of linen fabric, which is very close in the colorway. There is a very long story why I have this pine cone seed, but this pine cone seed, I wanted to see if it was, yeah, it could be this dark brown. Don't know that I'm going to use it though. Next is caramel, or caramel, depending on from whence you hail, and that's absolutely that color. Stamps are my savior on this project at this point because they have a beautiful selection of colors that seem to be matching important colors that I can't fill the blank in on. This is a fussy cut from Rachel Upperoxy Creation, I think, and that fits that light tangerine really well. So we've got light tangerine. This peach, if I picked this up in the store, if I said, go get me some peach tissue paper, I am certain you would not come back with that color, but that color is bananas in that colorway. Peach has got more, a lot more red in it than this does. Having said that, I am taking this as the color match. And a really hard one to match was sand. And these are some other sheets that I had that were not part of the project, as is this. This is the 3 signatures from the spring journal, not part of this project. Oh, it's my ruler. Found it. Here. I thought of tea dyeing as potentially the color. There's just a lot of this color kicking around. And where is the place where it matches? So it sort of matches in these sort of schmutzy areas. It's what I'm going to use in any event. And before we get totally started, totally going, there is one of these. This is, I always call it dirt. It's not dirt. What color is it? Potting soil. So let us find a white piece of paper right here. And let us just do a, oh, that's going to be a bit more than that. Stand by. There. Okay. And we're just going to do that as a test to see if that comes out. Nope. It's more into the peach. Wow, that's... I would not have called that. It's not those browns either. Huh. Well, there we are. Information. That brown doesn't work then. Okay. So, we have our 6 colors. And the question is then, what are we going to make? So I had a thought. Of so far no words out of my mouth. So let's try. So I would like to do sort of a fun journaling space thing. So it's not a tag, it is a collection of bits. And I think this might be the cover. But we need the strips first. So we are going to use this as the pages. And bumps all over in here. Doesn't matter. Okay, so this is 12, so we want 4-inch strips. 3 4-inch strips. Step 1. Because this is going to be the writing paper. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to do 12, let's take 2, 4, 2 and 4. Yes, okay. That's me mumbling to myself about math. This is going to be 4. This will make sense in a second, I think. What I'm trying to do is a bit of a waterfall. That's 4. And I need this one, which I want is 2. 2, 10. Yeah, I think this will be okay. We'll see. So 2, 10, 4, that, and that. That works as well because there's some light contrast of the color of the page, so that's good. And if I wanted to, I could cut some of that off. I'm not sure that I want to. So, step one, generally under control. Whoa. Okay, so let's click this together. I can sort of work under the illusion that that's okay. So there's that. Then here's my thought with this paper. I want it a little bit bigger, which it can do. So this is what I want to do. I want to, do I want to do it tight? Let's try. Might as well. I'm going to do this kind of neat. Harder than it looks. I might have to, you know what, I'm going to just step away from the camera for a second because I need the space to fold this correctly. There we are. Okay. I don't know if this is going to fold well, but we'll see. Okay, so here's information. It's not on the square. And this little bit here won't undo. There we are. Oh, good enough. So that doesn't want to, it's not a rectangle to be squared, I don't think, which is fine. I want to do it this way. I want to do it that way. So let us, step one, let's see what that gives us. Yeah, okay, a little bit less. Yeah, a little bit less again. Yeah, that'll be all right. Okay, so I'm going to use this fold edge as the even edge. Try and get that undone. There we are. Okay, so far so good. Then we're just going to pleat. Not pleat, fold. There. Then we're going to have one last one. And this edge is totally okay because all we're going to do is just fold that over. Just do a nice little tuck in. There. Okay. And for now, I'm just going to glue that gently to itself. So we have it kind of in place. Here we are. There. What I would love to do at this point, and I don't know that I need to do it quite yet because we need a little bit more planning, is I would like to sew this or somehow create or what, like I want to create it more substantial. So like if if I sewed it together, like if I sewed strips, it would be quilted. I could do a whole pile of staples, which would be kind of weird and interesting, but I don't know that I want to do that. But you get what I would like to do. So then we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. So I want probably just this amount. Whatever that is. There. And so that, technically speaking, would go in like that. And then this eventually is going to fold up like that and then unfurl. So that's the next piece. Okay, where are my other colors? Here, where are my other colors? So this feels very clustery-like, or very decorative. Like we've got stamps here, or these stamp cancellation marks. That's what I want to say. I could do that, completely ruin the print. We could do some of that. Might even use some of this. How big is this? No, it's not. Bummer. So what do I want to do? Sit here with my arms folded. Still thinking. Wonder if I just stapled that. I don't see why not. Yeah. Nothing ventured, nothing ventured. Here we are. And my stapler is all the way over here. I have a I don't know if it's 1950s, but I like to think it's 1950s swing line. It's gonna go that way. Yeah, it's gonna go that way. 1, 2. There we are. So how deep do I want to, so that is going to be 6 inches because the paper at its height is 6 inches. So that's going to be 6 by 4. Wow, that doesn't look like 6 by 4. I'm almost certain that it is. Yeah, 6. Oh, it's not 6 by 4. The paper is 4. This is 5, 6 by 5. 4.5. Well, it's not bad. Still fit in a normal journal-sized pocket. So, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? We could use the nature of the tissue. I was going to say against itself, but you know what I mean. Because tissue wants to, ooh, still blue paint on that. here's what we do, because I'm smart like that. Snort. Go back this way. Now does it want to... And half the video is watching me fail to rip tissue paper. It's not a fail, it's a struggle. That's what it is. There we are. There. Okay, that, I like the texture of that ripped bottom. And we'll keep some of that just in the event that we need it. Where's the cap for this? Here we are. So, one of the things that we could do is use that as a bar cover for the staples on both sides. If we wanted to do that. Maybe. I'm not sure. So we have what? 1, 2. Oh, yeah, 4. The fabric feels like a better choice, I think, for the coverage. So if I have a 2-inch strip-ish, we'll try that. Okay, that's 1 3/4. What do I want to do? So I'm going to see if this works. I'm going to see if that, oh, it does. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to stand up and see if you can. So you can see the line that I drew down this without actually marking it. There. Okay. So what I want to do is then that, and then fold it over like that, which we can totally do. Let that glue float up. I think maybe we'll need a little bit of, I don't want to do it, but a little bit of some kind of inking that I think needs to happen on the paper a bit. From whence to whence. There, do that for the moment. Just plunk that down. Pat, pat, pat. Flipping Z over. Ooh, that's a bit of a mess. And it's also not square, but you know what? It's okay. We can deal. And fold over, pat, pat, pat. Now I feel like that piece there is a natural place for the fold to happen. And where is it? Oh, it's 6.5. Yeah, that'll be all right. Wouldn't say no to that. I'm going to see. What color is this? Oh, it's gray. I don't want to use that color. I want to use this color because it's just going to be a little bit softer. Yep, all it needed. Barely anything, but you can see it now. Yeah, much better. There. Okay. The other thing that we could do is fold it like that. No, let's just fold it. Fold it the way we think we're going to need it. And I can just do that, I guess. Whew, that was scary. But yeah, well, that's good enough. And so that would go in, oops, a little bit sticking out. And we could create a pocket that goes with. See, I was so good about hiding, there we are, hiding the ends. That tissue becomes a different color. I would really like it if that was a ripped edge too. There. Or I can just do it straight onto there. Oh. Okay. So I think what I want to do is just like a piece. What's that? 3 by 3? Sure, let's try 3 by 3 piece. Where's my ruler? One, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's right. Oh, I just cut off the end of my ruler. It's either that or it's a piece of glue. It might be glue. That's hilarious. Okay, good enough. There. So I have another one of these. If this fails, my ID fails, which always possible, we can just cut another square. I want to see, I'm going to put it in the right end. want to see. Did I do it? Hang on, I gotta stand up. There we are, that's it. Look at that. Okay. We're very excited. There. And I'm just gonna flip it over. No, we're not. We're gonna do that. Do it on that side. It's just easier. So I understand why Rachel is so enamored with this, because essentially it is paper lace. And I have 2 plus the corner bit thing. I know it's off center. It's okay. It's okay. And then we would do that. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Do it on that side. Totally get rid of all of the, no. There should be no harm in doing it on that side, so that's what we're going to do. This is not for the King of England. Plonk and plonk and plonk. Okay, so we need to do some gluing. Where did we go? Here we are. So nice. So I'm going to line it up to that side, and then I'm going to let the flower disguise that side. Like that. Oops. There, that's going to be good. And then we have, I'll think about that. Kind of visually centered. There we are, and that little end totally needs some glue. Totes. There. Okay. And we want, sorry for any jiggling. Yes, we want that. Want that smushed in the middle, and we're going to use black ink. So I got 2 very inexpensive and new stamp ink stamp sheets. That one, which is postcards and trims, and I've got that one, which is kind of words with other postcards. Both of these comes from Globeland, I believe. Really excited to use some of these postcard ones. And that trimmy trim stuff is really nice. But I don't think I need any of those. I think I do need a consolation. Okay. It's just gonna go like that. There. Oh, yes. That worked a treat. Oof. That's a nice sheet of fodder, too. Where'd the front go? Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so we've got that. Gives it a fun sensibility. Anything else I need? I don't know that I need an inspected or a whatever. The only other thing I could do is maybe this is just where it goes, finally in, but in like a belly band or something. But I don't know that we need that for this particular application, because I think, let us do our checky checks on sand. There's our sand. Peach. There's our peach. Tangerine. There's our tangerine. Caramel. This brown, which is kind of there and kind of there, and black, which is kind of there and kind of there. So we fulfilled the brief, and I really like this as a journaling spot. It's a waterfall journaling spot. That's pretty funky. I'm actually working, this is really a fun project to me. I love it to the power of the sun. I'm also being able to use large 12 by 12 pieces of scrapbook paper that I 100% normally would have not used. So I think that's all for now. Oh, wait. 444. There we are. Now we are done, and anybody who wants to play along, do use the hashtag ColorCuber. That's all for now. I will see you soon. Bye now.